in the pan. God, this look pretty on camera. Tan likes a pretty plate. Tan likes pretty food, and Tan likes a pretty plate. And that's because I grew up watching cooking shows with Dad the Great. I mentioned in a previous video, I wanted to make a cake. Mom the Great supported me on whatever it is I wanted to do. So they bought me a cake mix. And every time I make a cake mix, that thing will fall apart. It crumble. So I just started thinking, I want to make a cake. So I made up my own cake. I made up my own cake, but I wanted it to be intact too. It's like a strawberry chiffon. There was a recipe in the big cookbook that we used to cook off. It was called strawberry chiffon. I wanted to make a strawberry chiffon box cake. So I did that and I was cutting up my cake, and every time I tried to make it, that thing would fall apart. And because Mom the Great made the prettiest cakes, she wasn't a traditional cook. We didn't grow up on soul food and all that, but she was a good cook, but she could bake, and her cakes were pretty, her pies were delicious. So all I wanted to do was make a pretty cake. It never happened for me. So I was making that strawberry chiffon cake, and it kept falling apart, and I'd be so upset. I told my brothers, like, John, my cake is ugly, it keeps falling apart. And he said, girl, don't worry about it. He said, if it tastes good, we'll eat it. He said, if it tastes good, we'll eat it. So she was not a looker. My strawberry slop cake is what it turned out to be. I named it a strawberry slop cake because it kept falling apart. It wasn't my intent for my cake to fall apart, but because it did, I went with it. I went with it, and that's what I called it. And it was delicious. It was a big hit. It was a big hit, requested by my siblings all the time. So it was ugly, but it tastes really good. And that's what I'm saying about my egg right here. It's so pretty on the plate. I could dab some cream on it.